Alright, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the channel. Los Angeles Lakers got a really nice road win against the Cleveland Cavaliers tonight. Shout out to LeBron James. Russell Westbrook had a good game, and then you had Mr. Steph Curry, aka DJ Augustin, our former Houston Rocket, just go completely berserk. 7-7 from the field, 6-6 from downtown to drop 20 points off the bench. Now, this video's title is probably going to be something about the Lakers winning the championship. So basically, let me give you a quick backstory before we talk about the Lake Show. I'm a Bulls fan. I feel like that's enough reasoning. I've seen this happen, and my feelings just get crushed all the time. Whenever I count LeBron James out, he does LeBron James things. I respect him. I think he's one of the best basketball players to ever do it. So you give him a healthy Anthony Davis and you still have LeBron James fully healthy, dropping 30 whenever the hell he pleases. It's really hard for me with all the stuff that the Bulls have gone through to bet against LeBron James. So welcome back to the channel, man. If you're new here, be sure to hit that subscribe button for daily Lakers content. Laker Nation, if we could try and get this video to 131 likes for how many points the Lakers scored tonight. This wasn't like the most pretty wins for the Lakers. Basically, like, the reason I think the Lakers are going to win it all is I think they have a really deep team. As crazy as that sounds, I do think that they have particularly niche positional players that come playoff time, I just feel like they're going to step up. I'm talking about Carmelo Anthony. I'm talking about Dwight Howard. I'm talking about Russell Westbrook, Anthony Davis, LeBron James. I just think if the Lakers are fully healthy, and let's say the Lakers, for some reason, get to like that 2 seed or even the 1 seed, I don't feel all that confident that Phoenix, and I definitely don't feel confident that the Memphis Grizzlies are going to take them down. In fact, I would go as far to say as if the Lakers and the Grizzlies met up round 1 in the playoffs, the Lake Show would take them down. I don't really think it would be that difficult. No disrespect or shade to the Memphis Grizzlies. I just don't think they're quite at that point. I just think LeBron James, especially come playoff time, is just a different breed. He's just a complete animal. So tonight, LeBron James, pretty much the reason they won this basketball game. 38 points, 11 rebounds, 12 assists. He didn't make a single three. I think that's the most impressive part. He only got to the free throw line 4 times. So, if you're shooting 7 of 29, LeBron can pretty much kind of do, at this point in his career, the way he's playing, he looks unstoppable. If he's healthy, LeBron can drop 30 whenever the hell he pleases. But it's these 30-plus point triple-doubles that really catch my eye, because it kind of gets me thinking, all right, I know Cleveland's without Jared Allen. I know, they lost Sexton. They lost Rubio, who's no longer on the team. But Cleveland's still fighting. There's a lot of heart on the Cleveland Cavaliers, and especially playing against LeBron James, who brought you a championship and still is a huge part of the Cleveland Cavaliers, like, culture in general. They're ready to play. And you have DG, the PG, dropping 29 and 16 tonight like he's a certified stud. Evan Mobley, like, the Cavs are still a great defensive team, and they gave up 131 to the Lakers. And this game showed me a lot, because not only are the Lakers finally starting to get a couple of road wins here, they're 11 and 24 heading into tonight. They're 10 and 24 on the road. And I think the Lakers' issue is that they play down to their competition. Like, whenever they play like a bad team, and I'll use my Houston Rockets as an example here, because I'm not trying to throw any team's shade or the Rockets, but like, when they play a team like the Rockets, like, the energy is just almost non-existent. I don't know what it is. Like, it's everybody but LeBron James, and it goes all the way down to their entire roster. And that's why there is a ton of concern with the Lakers in general. Do they even have the talent? Do they even want to win it all? Does a LeBron even want to win it all? Or is he just going for the point record? Like, all of these questions cannot really be answered until the playoffs get here. And I think the Lakers, honestly, whoever they play in the play-in tournament, if they have a healthy Anthony Davis, like, as good as the Nuggets are, as good as the Clippers are, as good as, why can I not think of 10, New Orleans, as good as those teams are, especially a healthy Denver Nuggets, I don't see the Lakers not winning both of their 2 play-in games. And if you can get that 7 seed and you can play the Memphis Grizzlies in the first round of the playoffs, I just think that's going to kickstart everything. And so, Anthony Davis, when he's healthy, we're talking about a 25 and 10 certified paint stud on defense as well. Like, this is a guy who's going to get you a bag. You're not going to have to worry, like, you're not going to need DJ Augustin to drop 20 points on 100% shooting and even crazier 100% from downtown. You're not going to need that anymore. DJ Augustin can drop 6 points off of the bench, and you're getting an already, hopefully, at least 25 by Anthony Davis. What's he averaging this year? 23 and 10. Like, you're going to get at least 23 points. But it's more so the defense about Anthony Davis that really scares me for opposing teams, where it's like, I don't think people really understand it anymore, just because first off, there's a reason he's called street clothes. This man can't stay healthy to save his life. And that's another scary part from the Lakers' standpoint is, yeah, you might get Anthony Davis. You might even get Anthony Davis back before the regular season. In fact, you probably will get AD before the regular season. But can he stay healthy? Can he stay healthy throughout the duration of the playoffs? If he can't, the answer is clearly no. The Lakers aren't winning the championship without Mr. Robin Anthony Davis. I mean, unless Russell Westbrook were to start dropping 30-point triple-doubles every single night, I don't see that happening, especially the way their defense is. Their defense this season is middle of the pack. They're a middle of the pack defense, and Anthony Davis would propel them to top 10 easily. A healthy Anthony Davis all season, you're going to be a top 10 defense. So I feel like a lot of people kind of underestimate Anthony Davis's role, but at the same time, it does kind of make sense. It is well warranted because his nickname, street clothes. The guy can't stay healthy. So I'm banking on AD getting healthy. I'm banking on him staying healthy. But even outside of that, you have some nice pieces on this team. Now, can these young players especially show up in the playoffs when it matters? That's something that remains to be seen. I'm talking guys like Malik Monk, who can give you 20 on any given night. Tonight, 5 of 10 from the field, couldn't make a 3, but still put in 12 points, still gave you some rebounds, still gave you some assists, still gave you some defensive hustle. But can, like, Austin Reeves do this? Can Malik Monk, can these guys do this when it matters? Wenyen Gabriel has been dope. He's been dope for him, especially on the defensive end. But once teams start getting him in the scouting report, once teams starts to learn his tendencies, come playoff time, is it going to be enough? And the hope I'm thinking is LeBron James, Anthony Davis in the playoffs. I think they're going to completely just distract everybody else, and that's when you have those guys like Malik, Austin Reeves, Carmelo Anthony. That's when they should shine, when AD's getting double-teamed whenever he touches the ball. LeBron James, when he gets double-teamed, when he touches the ball. That's when you find those shooters and you hope they make it. Guys like Avery Bradley, Stanley Johnson. I mean, Avery Bradley, I'm sure, is going to show up in the playoffs, but at this point in his career, can he propel you? Like, how much is he going to really do? Stanley Johnson, like, young player, is he going to be able to duplicate this success in the playoffs? The hope, I'm thinking, is that all of it combined, chipped in with Anthony Davis, LeBron James mainly orchestrating it, and then Russell Westbrook hopefully chipping in at least like 27-7, like basically talking his season average here, and just stay efficient. If Russ can just stay efficient, not turn the ball over too much in the playoffs, and you have AD, LeBron doing their thing, and you're getting serviceable play from your bench squad or just other role players on the team, it's a pretty big risk. But once again, like, you know, I'm a Bulls fan, I'm a big D Rose guy. Like, a lot of heartbreak when I was first getting into basketball. And so, you know, LeBron James, what a basketball player, one of the best to ever do it, if not the best to ever do it. So that's it for today. Let me know down below where you see the Lakers. I would imagine if this video doesn't hit Lakers fan base, there are going to be really bad comments, but hopefully this hits Lakers fan base and we get some supportive stuff in the comment section. Peace.